fantastic. The music was very nostalgic sounding. It kind of had like a I don't know, it sounded sort of I can't think of who it reminds me of, but it was very retro-ish. And then the visuals were too. I think it is such an interesting thing that throughout the video, it's really demonstrating like the sort of like the big flaw in a hidden relationship for whatever reason, is that when you want people to earn your trust, as a couple, and you want people to accept it, or you want your friends to accept it, I feel like people are more likely to accept something that they slowly see for themselves, and like instead of it being something that is treated like a secretive thing, because with secret behavior comes shame. It's this thing of like, if you perpetuate the feeling like you have to hide this thing, then it only grows this whole thing of acting like you expect other people to pass judgment, so thereby passing judgment on yourselves like there's something that you should worry that people would not approve of. Whereas if you approach it with enough confidence, it might go over easier with your friends, and they would eventually just, not worry about it. They'd eventually be like, that's your choice, and they'd probably come around eventually. So I think it's cool though how in the video, like towards the end, it's when you see her like opening the door, and then she's stepping outside, and she's not worrying so much anymore because she's just leaving the door ajar. I feel like that's kind of a metaphor, because even with the door ajar, that's not even how people who she was so concerned about, like looking at them, that's not even the way in which they saw her. They looked through the window. But I feel like you can see that her behavior with them was telling enough to them that there was something that she was not saying. And there too, like, your actions will sometimes reflect what you're hiding, if you're hiding something. So it's the people who hide things more. You can always tell there's something there. And anyway, and I like how it shows that, like, as it zooms in on the people she was so concerned about, like, passing judgment, they're all standing there smiling. Like, they're not even judging. and I feel like it really shows that whole thing of, like, if she lets her guard down, opens the door to the relationship, lets it be something that she's not so worried about, you know, the judgment of, then people won't look at it that way. It's like when you put that kind of weight on it, then people notice, and then they start scrutinizing because you brought attention to that thing with your behavior. That's just how I feel about that. But it was a beautiful song and a beautiful video. I feel like they work as a pair together, like the video and the song. Like, with just the song you can arrive at, like, other conclusions, but I feel like the video sort of completes it more. It was beautiful. I loved it.